My name is Kurt J.B. Curtis. I live in Gilbert, Arizona, and I'm a helicopter mechanic. I was at a point in my life where I was really unhappy. My daughter could see that I was unhappy. I had to make a change, and the biggest change in my life was going through a divorce. I felt like I was depressed. I was on the road a lot, traveling for work. I didn't want to be home. I didn't want to be around my ex-wife. I wanted to be around my daughter, which made it really hard. And right then and there I knew that something had to change, and I had to make a life decision. And that life decision was that I needed to take care of myself and my daughter. So I went online, looked around, I called 3 or 4 different guys, talked to a few different people, and I came in and actually met with Kevin and another attorney at the office here, and it just felt right. You know, it felt like it was a buddy, it felt like it was a friend, it was a lot of open communication. They answered all my questions, and then the next thing you know, the ball started rolling. It never seemed like there was a delay. You know, on our end, the court system is very slow. You gotta be patient. But it just seemed like I had somebody on my team. I know Kevin's a busy guy, but I could call in and I could talk to Chantel or Lisa, and I knew that I would get an answer that same day, and it was awesome. So going into this, I grew up in California, and typically in California, men do not succeed in a divorce. Men don't get their children, men have to pay for the rest of their lives. So I came into this really worried. I've never gone through this before. I'm in a new state doing this. Everybody I've really known has ever been divorced from California, you know, the woman's state. So we come here and I start reading stuff. I start looking up information on the internet, start getting information from Kevin, and I start thinking to myself, okay, you know, I got a good chance. You know, I set out some goals for myself. I said, I want my daughter, and I want my daughter to be happy. Anything else, going into this, I knew I didn't care. I have a job, I'm gonna make money. I told myself, look, I'm gonna go through a couple tough years. But the best thing of it all is I had my daughter. I got exactly what I wanted for a parenting schedule. I got exactly what I wanted with my daughter. And at the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about me being able to provide for my daughter. And that is my biggest thing that I've done since day one. I have to be able to show my daughter that her dad is now happy, that her dad is now able to be there for her 100%, that her dad is able to provide the things that he wasn't able to provide for her. Kevin is a straight shooter. Kevin's gonna shake your hand, look you in the eye, and he's gonna do what he says. When you start talking to Kevin, he's gonna tell you yes or no. And you're gonna come to him with ideas. He's gonna tell you if your idea is bad. You know, some people aren't gonna wanna hear that, but it's what you need to hear. If you wanna do something and Kevin doesn't think it's in the best judgment or in the best interest of your case, he's gonna tell you. He's gonna say, you can do what you wanna do, I'll do whatever you want, but this is what I think. And I've done that many times with Kevin, and it's always turned out for the better when I took Kevin's advice.